So recently I did a video that talked about some upcoming content making its way to Plants vs Zombies 2 China. This included stuff like new characters, the Lunar Zoo Year event, and most interestingly a new 2-player mode. Whilst we had received a short trailer that gave us a sneak peek of how this new game mode was going to work, a few days ago the PvZ2 China team dropped another new trailer which was surprisingly a devlog. I've covered PvZ2 China for quite some time now and I'm pretty sure we've never had a devlog before. Anyway, the video is hosted by Kinge, National and Lolita, who essentially give us a deeper dive into some of the plants and features that were teased previously. The only stipulation, of course, is that the video voiceover is in Chinese. To overcome this, I managed to import the video into my editing software, generated Chinese subtitles for it, and then translated those subtitles into English. Now, as many of you pointed out in my last video, the new game mode does indeed work in a similar fashion to Bloons Tower Defense battles. Essentially, in this mode you play as both plants and zombies. Your objective is to protect your own lawn and at the same time overwhelm your opponent. This is why on the left here you have seed packets for both plants and zombies. While generic level zombies will spawn, you can actually spend sun to send specific zombies at your opponent. So here, for example, 5 football zombies are being sent out. You can also power up your zombies using the ability icons in the bottom left. This includes upgrades to zombie speed, health, and I'm still not sure what the other one does. Sun generation works a little different in this game mode as well, as naturally more sun is going to be needed. In the top left, you'll notice that sun actually generates over time and you get a lot more of it. When you earn sun, it goes towards your sunflower level, and when you've earned enough sun, so 500 in this case, you'll then have the option to upgrade your sunflower level. This increases the amount of sun you generate going forward and also increases the number of plants you're allowed on the lawn at once. For example, both players only start with 6 plants available to place, but at level 2 that limit is up to 10 and so on. This game mode is also going to include several different lawn types, each come with a variety of different obstacles to keep the games interesting. When you win a match in 2-player mode, you will rank up and earn prizes. Essentially, it's like a battle pass. The game mode wasn't the only thing we got a glimpse of, however. The video continues to talk about some of the lawn gimmicks that will appear in the Lunar Zoo Year event. The main thing being giant snowballs. These are blockades that prevent you from doing damage to zombies, and the only way to get rid of them, naturally, is to use fire plants to melt them. One zombie type you're going to want to watch out for is football zombies, who are able to tackle and push the snowballs along the lawn, taking out any plant who happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Another gimmick that you need to be wary of are the new Chinese lanterns. They may look pretty, but they have a tendency to crash land on the lawn. This will destroy plants and prevent planting for a short period of time. Despite all these new dangers, we also have 2 new artifacts to help defeat the zombie hordes. For anyone who is unaware, artifacts in PvZ2 China are items you can take into a level and use as a special ability. There are a selection of these, but only one can be used at a time. The first new one is the beehive, which, as you can probably guess, unleashes a swarm of deadly bees onto the lawn. Your bee friends will fly around, attacking any zombie that takes their fancy. From what I gather, the more plants you have on the lawn, the more bees the hive will release. You can also unlock passive abilities for the beehive that can reduce plant cooldown and increase the damage of your bees. The second new artifact is the evolution gun. This can be used to instantly upgrade plants into more powerful ones. When used, the gun affects tiles in a 3x3 radius. It will upgrade any existing plants and will spawn random plants on any empty tiles. As well as these new features, we got a further look at the new plants. Pea Pharmacist is armed with potions that can turn zombies into pea shooters. This can vary between a regular pea shooter, snow pea, and shadow pea shooter. There's also a chance the pea shooters will activate a supernatural ability. I'm assuming this just means there's some RNG for the plant's food ability to be activated. This isn't shown in the footage, however. Pike Porcelain Flower is relatively straightforward. In this devlog, we got to see how much damage a tier 5 version of the plant does. Its additional close range attack was also showcased. The final new plant is the twin year of the rabbits, and it's probably my new favorite one just because of how hilarious its attacking animation is. The adorable duo can yeet zombies into next week. It sends them flying. These rabbit plants have a fair bit of range, using their burrowing abilities to get right under the zombies' noses, quite literally. Speaking of the zombies, we got a better look at 2 new ones that were teased previously. We'll start with what the translation has called the cash cow zombie, probably more easily explained as the money tree zombie. This guy can take quite a beating, and with a shake of his leaves can drop coins and golden objects to clog up lanes. When the objects are destroyed, you will gain coins from them, which I think is a nice touch. The second zombie is a mini boss called the Spirit Beast. These guys are very tough, can heal themselves, and are able to leap and instantly destroy your plants. Fortunately, you can interrupt their healing ability by using an explosive plant. The Spirit Beast does have a weakness, which the translation describes as red coloured plants, but it could mean red currant plants. When eaten, it stuns the beast, giving you a prime opportunity to hit it with tons of damage. The final piece of upcoming content to discuss is the plant gene splicing, which is a new way to upgrade plant combat abilities. I couldn't quite understand how the plant genes were obtained, but the system works like the puzzle pieces that are used to unlock plants. You need to obtain a certain number of genes of a corresponding plant to then enhance them. To me, it looks quite microtransaction-y, but there's a lot of similar systems like that in PvZ2 China anyway. As usual, it's just something new to keep the game fresh and exciting. Anyway guys, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. But other than that, remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons, turn on notifications, and if you would like to support the channel further, check out my Patreon page by clicking on screen or through the link in the description. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Bye.